Now, you are welcome to my physics practical class. Now, this is one of the expected practical. I've done one on mechanics initially, so this is the other one we will be expecting they might bring in our 2026 WAEC physics practical. Now, we are provided with a spiral spring mass. So these are what my mass is 50 grams. So this is my what the spiral spring. The what I attach it to the what clamp. Now in this practical now we'll be what attaching our mass to the what spiral spring. So and we make it to oscillate. So we're going to look for what 20. We're going to make 20 oscillations. So within 20 oscillations. Now firstly what place 150 mass on this what our spring balance, and we are going to what time it. So I'm going to use my phone as my stopwatch. So now when we place this, let's use my 100 and I will place another 50 to make it 150. So this is now my what my 150 mass. Now what are we going to do in this experiment now? We are going to what time this experiment for 20 oscillation, that is vertical oscillation. So now I'll use my phone as my stopwatch. Now we're going for what 20 oscillation. So these are you are going to do it. So let's start now. 1, 2, go I on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So now from here now I'll obtain 5, 15, 15.89 for the first one. I'm making it closer. 15.89 for the first. Now I'll place 50 to make it 200. I'll place 50 mass to this to make it 50. So if you want to make the oscillation, please you be very careful. You don't forcibly leave this. You just do it gently. It's not by force. Just do it gently. So we are going to start for 200 for 20 oscillation. So we start now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now forget that I have what? I have 17.89 for the second one, which is what 200. I'll also insert, I'll also what put 50 to it to make it 250. This is 250 now. I will make 20 oscillation, that is vertical oscillation. So I will start now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now for here now I'll obtain what 20.18. That is for mass 250. I'll also add another mass to this now. I'll add another mass to this. Now that this makes it what 300. So I'm going to start the counting for 20 oscillation. So I will start now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So here I'll have what 22.33. Now I'll do for the last one, which is what? Which is I machine this one here. So I'll do for the last one, which is 350. So I'll place this mass to make it 350. So you can bring this one so that this results will not affect it. So if you like, you can place a stone to it so that it's not allowed it to fall. Now I'm going to start 20 oscillation. 1, 2. This one is disturbing it, so I will not count this one. So I will change it. So you see that it is disturbing it. So I might bring it to this place in order not to disturb my oscillation. So you can get a particular thing so that this will not disturb it. So you just do it gently so that it will not disturb it. So when disturbing it, it might affect your what readings. So I might bring it. Let me look for a particular stone or something to put on it. So now, so because it will disturb it, so I will. So I can place this stone so that it will not affect it. Now I will not start it gently now. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So here our game was 25.34. So this is my what reading. For the second one, because of my time, I might what predict the readings. So because I don't want this video to be too long, so I'll predict it. I'll take it as the what 15.8. I'll call it 88. So I'll call it on what 17.88. And then I'll do 20.17. And then I'll do 22.32. And then I'll do 25.33. So I will what I will just predict it because of my time. So now, from here now, I will not calculate my what now? My average time, because I have to calculate the average time. I divide it by 2. I will add it and divide it by 2. This is 15.89 plus 15.88. So I'll divide it by 2, divided by 2. So that's this, it gives me what 15.89. Now I'll do the second one also. That is 17.89 plus 17.88. That will give me what? I will divide it by 2. Divided by 2. That is 17.89. Now I will take the other one. That is 20.18 plus 20.17. So I will divide it by 2. Divided by 2. That gives me what? That gives me what? 20.18. So I will now do for the third one also. That is what? 22.33 plus 22.32. So I'll divide by 2. So that gives me what? 22.33. So I'll do for the last one also. That is 25.34 plus 25.33. So I'll divide it by 2. And that gives me what? 25.32. That gives me 25.32. Now, to get my period, now period got to what? The time over number of oscillation. I'm using number of, we use what? N to what? For 20 good oscillation. Now, what is my time I'm using this time? It's 15. I'll divide this one now. First one. That is what? 15.89 divided by 20. What is the answer? I'll leave this one in 3 decimal place. So it gives me what? 0.7 0.7945. 0.7945. Now I will divide this also by 20. 17.89 divided by 20. So this gives me what? 0.8945. So I'll do the other one. 20.18. I'll divide it by the number. That is 20. This is 20.18 divided by 20. And this gives me what? 1.0090. I'll do this other one also. That is what? 22.33 divided by 20. And this gives me what? 111. That is 1. This gives me what? 1.1165. So I'll look for the this one. That is what? 25.32 divided by 20. So this gives me what? That is 1.266. So that is the other one. Now I'll spread this now. This one now 0.7945 square. So this gives me what? This gives me what? That is 0.6312. So let's do it this way. Now for this one I'll spread also 0.8945 square. So this gives me what? 0.8001. Now I can leave it like this, 4, 4, or this 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll do this one also. 1.0090 square. So this gives me what? 1.0181. So this one 1.1165 square. This gives me what? 1.2466. Now I'll do the last one. 1.266 square. That gives me what? It gives me what? That gives me 1.6028. Now you notice that this one I use 2 decimal place. This one you can use at least 3 decimal. You can use 3 decimal or more than 3 decimal. If you check all everything that was 1, 2, 3, 4, there are 4 decimal, 4 decimal. You can leave the one in 3 decimal. Now you take those. Now you look at the trend. When you attach a mass of 150 to it now, what happened to the time? It increased. It increased. Check also the period. What happened to the period? It increased. Now that is from 7 to 8. This is 1 point something, 1 point. So you see that it increased. If you check the formula that t equals to what? 2 pi the square root of what? M over k. Now notice that t is directly proportional to what? T is directly proportional to the square root of m. Look at m now. What happens to m? As m is increasing, also the period is increasing. Please, it's very important whenever you are doing practical. It's very important whenever you are doing what? Practical. You take note of the what? The trend. So you notice that from here now it is increasing. 150, 200, 250 is increasing. Check your period also, it's also increasing. That is the trend you have to check whenever you are doing practical. And they will also check it. Those people are marking to check the trend. Now you see that m is increasing, therefore period is increasing. According to the relationship, as this period is directly proportional to the what? Square root of the mass. So as the mass is increasing, also the period is increasing. Please subscribe to my channel, share, like, and comment, and may God bless you. Amen.